Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining Candid Bina every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. Thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do hit the like button, share with friends, and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. Welcome, Jaydev.
Good evening to all the viewers once again, and we do have a lot of interesting news lined up and a bit of positive news also. So, with regards to Samir Wankhede, and let's start with some tweets from KRK. And my calculation is very simple when I say that the Indian team will not play final of T20 World Cup because all Indian cricketers are multimillionaires and they play only for advertisements, not for the country. I agree with him on this point. Film Kantara collected 15 crore rupees in the first week, while Ayushman Khurrana film Dr. G allowed collected only 12 crores in the first week. Nothing can be more insulting than this for Bollywood. Still, Bollywood's flop actors are considering themselves good god and superstars. So that's hilarious. And yeah, so and this is another funny tweet. It says that apparently number 10 is being marked. To number 10 Downing Street
Like
is
it?
Airbnb what do you say residence because as you know that Liz Truss, the uh, UK PM, she just recently resigned and she was the shortest you know serving UK Prime Minister in history. So that's why this hilarious tweet. Yeah. So
So let's start with the first piece of news. Recently, a video became increasingly viral on social media. In the viral video, TV actor Karan Kundra was seen romancing a 12-year-old child, actress Riva Arora. The controversy raised about this was not even over yet that such an old video surfaced. This time, none other than Mika Singh is seen romancing with a girl who is 33 years younger than him. And you know, Mika Singh is the best friend of Salman Khan. What was it then after Karan Kundra? Now, Mika Singh is also being heavily criticized. Seeing a 45-year-old singer with a 12-year-old girl like this, social media users are trolling her fiercely. After watching the video, users have started telling the singer the truth. Commenting on this video, a user wrote, "That girl is 12 years old and Mika is 45 years old. These people are promoting child sexual abuse." Then another user wrote, "What has happened to the society? Is Mika Singh big? At least you would have thought he should have known what he's doing." And not only this, users are also telling the truth about Reva's parents, especially her mother. Let us tell you that Reva's Instagram account is handled by her mother only. At the same time, people say that Reva is always working with an actor much bigger than her. Apart from this, she looks much older than her age. Her mother's hand is behind this. Commenting on the video, a user named Kakar wrote, "Reva is my son's age. His parents should be ashamed of themselves. They dress up a 12-year-old girl like a 20-year-old. At this time, she should be studying in sixth class," writes a user named Sakshi. Shame on the girl's mother who is encouraging her to do such projects. So now, clearly, friends, what they are showing is that, see, for money, parents are willing to do anything. This girl is so young, and everybody is aware of Mika Singh's reputation, right from the time he forcibly kissed Rakhi Sawant in public, and the kind of doings he's been doing in these past years. A close friend of Salman Khan, they share the same tastes because Salman Khan has also got the same taste. So this is a very scary thing that these people are doing, and it is being done with the encouragement of the girl's parents. So I think people, you should protest against these kind of photography and photo shoots, and show them their uglier side.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
most
yeah,
definitely, and it's utterly shameless that 60 and 70-year-old plus hero and singers are casting less than teenage girls as the item girls or actresses. So it is utterly shameful what's happening. So let's welcome each and every one today. So hi, Badan, Radhika. Kalindi, Jeevan, Maya, Nisha, Sunita, Pansy, Monisha, Gloria. Yeah, so and Evolve. Riva's mother seems to have pushed her daughter to look and act much older than she is, using hormones, implants, and paparazzi with undue attention encouraging it. It is pedophilia, says Maya
So
Jagannath.
here, Maya, I would like to talk about the Tamil industry. I think Jaydev, you would know the name of that actress, the Sindhi actress. She is no longer now in movies, but
Hansika?
very pretty. Pardon?
Hansika.
Yes, Hansika. So I wanted to tell you about Hansika Motwani. This girl, the same thing was done to her. She was given a lot of hormones and made to look older than she was. And being a very pretty girl, they tried to make her look, match with much older stars by making her figure, more voluptuous. So she had a lot of problems in her career. It was told through the magazines there, and she suffered a lot because of her parents' ambition, to make money through her.
Yeah, so there's a lot of parental pressure also, friends,
Yeah,
of
she's
making
not there. I think she's getting married, a newbie. So
making
yes,
easy
Ansika
money.
Motwani. Yes, yes. Welcome, Usha.
Hi,
Welcome,
Julie.
Julie. Yeah. Welcome, Basanti. Happy
Happy
Diwali to
Diwali
all
to
of you. Have a
all of you.
wonderful week. All these days, I'm sure you must be having a wonderful time. Good morning. It's so sad that our parents are willing to sacrifice their children for money. There's so many vultures out there. Good evening, Kurup. Wishing you the same,
Wishing you the
and the
same, man.
entire Candid family a very happy. Same to you, Kurup. Lucia, boycott everything Bollywood. It's so sad that parents are willing to sacrifice
Yes.
their children. Hormone injections, they make your breast bigger immediately. Yes, Nina ma'am, that's the right word. Well, just. And this is what they've done exactly to Janvi. You see, when Janvi was earlier brought into on stage, she was quite flat chested and people made fun of her. Now you'll see that soon even Ananya Pandey will be made to look voluptuous because somebody said that her chest is like washboard. So I think this girl is also going to get herself done in the same manner, to look like an adult. Yes. So let's just take some more comments, Jaydeep.
Yes.
Yeah. What's stopping the parents to stop their daughters? Even now, when the oldies are sticking up to their daughter, parents are greedy. The kids
Yes.
don't even know what's good for them. Yes.
This is another side, friends, that some parents, they will do anything to make money out of their children.
Yeah, if you look at the older, I'm sure if Karthik has, I don't think Karthik has joined us, but if you look at the older actresses also, you look at Neetu Singh. Neetu Singh was pushed into acting at a very young age, and being a Punjabi girl, their what you call their food would have consisted of rich food, and she was quite plump and voluptuous, and all the film directors used to use her because she did not mind exposing. So now I wouldn't say whether it was out of her own free will or whether her mother, who was very, very ambitious, used to push her into doing these scenes, because apparently there were a lot of posters where they show her, nude, as poster girl. And so then she got married to Rishi Kapoor, and then of course all those things died down. Similar thing is the way Hema Malini was pushed into films. It was her mother who pushed her into films. Of course, being from a very conservative background, they did not make her expose. So that way, Hema Malini was safer with her mother around. Everyone remember to like. Thank
Yeah,
you,
friends,
Ravika.
I would urge each and every one of you to hit the like button, as it will help reach the video to more audiences, especially younger audiences. So,
Yes, Neetu Singh was a big make even when she was a teenager. Absolutely. Even Hema was pushed into movies by her mother, made to act with 50-year old Raj
Raj,
Kapoor in Sapno Ka Saudagar. Also, Maya, you remember, in Mere Naam Joker, see the way Raj Kapoor had Padmini stripped, you know, to expose herself. I mean, if you look at India, you will see that in South, women are a little bit more conservative. They wouldn't show their body so easily. But Raj Kapoor actually convinced Padmini, who comes from a very good family in Trivandrum, to expose herself. And so it all started with the era of Raj Kapoor. Because if you look at Satyam Shivam Sundaram, he said that he was looking for a woman who was very voluptuous. So he was not getting the right actress. So what did Zeenat Aman do? Zeenat Aman actually, went to his studio wearing nothing except this sari pallu around her, and she was not wearing anything else. And it is at this point that Raj Kapoor decided to take her as a heroine for Satyam Shivam Sundaram. If you look at the movie Satyam Shivam Sundaram, you can't see it with your family. That's how it is. Yes, there is some aesthetic beauty to the whole film as such. But when you see, a semi-nude Zeenat Aman walking around, it is quite, repulsive. Sridevi could never approve her, yes, girls' dressing style. Youngsters should stop putting pictures in Insta wearing short dresses and stuff.
Yes.
Immediately, the eyes of the vulture and bullyweed are working overtime with their antenna high. Here, Vardhan, I have heard this. I don't know if it's going to be applicable, that there's going to be an adult, site for TikTok and all that, where only, people who are of a certain age can come on that, So this is something I heard. I'm not sure. Yes. Tom and Jerry, yes, after Sridevi's death, it seems the daughters are happiest as they are wearing nothing and doing everything. And of course, Boni Kapoor too. Smriti Irani is busy screaming. She can't see what's happening in her own industry. To let this happen, she opted out of Women and Childcare Ministry, I guess. Yes, absolutely. Welcome.
Namaste, Lakshmi.
Sridevi and some of the old timers did both scenes, but never vulgar scenes. Yes. How can we forget Ram Teri Ganga Mehdi? Yes. In that too, they made Mandakini strip down.
Yes.
So these are all the, very, they are out to exploit women. Sri Devi, Jayalalitha, etc. had pushy mothers who must have forced them into movies. Yes. The actresses are willing to go to any length in order to land in the movie. Even the 70s era, which was no different. Now, of course, it's worse. Good Gutterbird is no more. Now, it's not only about Gloria, it's not only about Bollywood. See, apparently in Kerala movies, if you know an actress called Urvashi, now when she was acting in films, there was a director called Ivy Shashi who used to make most sleazy movies. His movies were all about sex, and he got married to this actress called Seema, who he actually exploited. In a movie called Her Nights. In which she is supposed to be quite a sexy woman, who tries to lure a single man. Now, apparently in Kerala, you could see at that time this man taking Urvashi along with him to the hotels. So it was not only to these young girls were put to into acting, but they were also exploited. So that was a pattern that has been going on. Now it has become worse. And you know how Mika Singh is. He's such a I think he would be worse than even Sajid Khan. Ma'am, Balika Vadhu and Avika Go too resented her parents after 16 and stopped acting, which her parents signed and took checks. Heard she lived separately, not with them. Ma'am, it's dangerous looking at these Insta pics I read online. Bollywood producers and directors with a drink in their hands discussed which girls could be called in for auditions. You're right about Padmini, an address in Mera Naam Joker. Media is again on lines of already made movie Junoon, Rahul Roy, and Pooja Bhatt. They all put fake ages and join these sites. My little nieces are on Insta and all. See what happened. Let me tell you, just as even the common man. See, earlier, our parents used to be very, very particular, like the kind of clothes we used to wear. We used to cover ourselves. And then after that, the generations that came after that, I was surprised because I was among our relatives itself. I was finding them wearing very, very tiny shorts, and very closely related people. We could have, if we wanted, worn them, but that didn't, that wouldn't have made a difference because it's up to the mother to tell the child that, see, After a certain age, you've started growing big, so you should not wear such exposing clothes. So it started with the next generation. Now, this generation, if you look at it, sometimes I feel whether they actually wear shorts or pants at all under their t-shirts. If you look at all these women who come to the airports and pose as actors and actresses, or all these item girls, sometimes you feel they forgot to wear their pants. So it's a very disgusting scenario that we are looking at.
And
We
don't
need
forget, yeah, don't forget that we live in the world of social media. You have Instagram, Facebook, and you have the stories section. So now, especially the young audience, youngsters of India, so they are always looking for a form of self validation, or they want to feel important. They want to feel attractive, just like how these actors and actresses are beautiful and handsome in the films. So they want to feel in a similar way, and they start copying all these Bollywood actors and actresses, and start wearing all those shorts and all these Western costumes, if not hardly anything. So this is where Bollywood is influencing the mind of youngsters into making smoking fashionable, drinking at clubs fashionable. So this is where these Bollywood is becoming a evil influence on the youngsters,
Yeah.
especially when yeah.
In fact, see, I would suggest that if you get the time, please watch a movie called I think in Netflix, Jaideep. It's like the I'm a Lucky Woman, or I'm a Lucky Woman. I think that's the title. We'll look it up again and give it to you. It's the same girl who acted in the Black Swan. You remember, as the villain. Now, if you can see this movie and show it to your daughters, it's a very important lesson that you can tell your daughters. See, after, there is just like exactly what Jaydev said. Now, there's an age when you are awkward and you feel you want some sort of reassurance that you're good looking and you're appealing and you are a part of the peer group. No, it's at this time that you think that experimentation is okay. But this can destroy your life forever. This is what this American movie has shown. If you watch this movie, you will understand the kind of pain this woman has undergone. And at every point in her life, she is forced to tell lies because of a certain incident in her life. So if you can watch this movie and show it to your daughters, your sons, because it's equally important for your sons to know that, see, women are not available free of charge to you just because they are innocent. At a certain age, women are innocent, young girls are innocent, they don't know. You cannot exploit them under the influence of alcohol and drugs. So this is all very important. Please, friends, do try to see that movie. Bollywoodians are misleading our
Yes.
youngsters. For them, drug is also okay and cool. Yes. Yes, luckiest girl alive, Mila Kunis. Thank you so
That's
much.
the film
So,
name.
yes,
Thanks.
friends, please see this movie. Because after watching this movie, I was very, very disturbed. Because we know, see, it doesn't belong to only this generation. It belongs to the generation before that and before that. How we were warned. And luckily, our parents were very strict with us, and we didn't have to undergo all this. So, friends, mothers, and fathers who are all watching this channel, please show this movie to your children. Of course, they have to be above a certain age, because they have some scenes that perhaps you would not want them to see. But then why doesn't she look? Why does she look sound so fake? Jaideep, you could take it.
Living away from India sometimes is a bliss, as we have our kids under control until they leave home. Unlike in India, where kids dress skimpy, take drugs, smoke, clubbing. Yes, Tom and Jerry, but not everywhere in India. Kids are doing this. There are still a sizable, middle class and certain good parents that are, that are raising the kids, in a very proper way, and they are not having any of these bad habits. So
Yeah. Even it's called Luckiest Girl Alive by Mila Kunis, and this girl acts brilliantly. Yeah.
yeah.
Bollywoodians are misleading our youngsters. For them, drug is also okay and cool.
She's a teenager but looks older. Okay.
Yeah. So here,
Uh,
when you say, I think just now somebody else had said that if you're outside, you're okay. No, here, let me tell you something. See, even here, recently, sometime back, I had to complain to someone of authority because a young girl around 12, she was being exploited by certain men who lived across her house, and her mother was actually encouraging it. Her mother used to go to work, and this girl used to come from school, and these men were exploiting her sexually. And when I got news about this, I complained, and there was an investigation that happened. You know, so please, if the mother is busy working or the father is busy working, have some tabs on your children. Have them. You know where they are spending their time, with who. All these things are very important, friends. Maya says Khushbu too was a child artist pushed into adult roles. She has spoken of being embarrassed crying when she was had to body hug Govinda intimately, and both became so conscious. Yeah, forget to wear their pants, and then they sit with short dresses and keep pulling it, and are sometimes so uncomfortable. The camera captures it all. Jokers, yes, this is exactly what happened to what's her name, Ananya Pandey. Ananya Pandey wore a dress, which went right up to her hips, and every time she would pull it, and then you have some chivalrous anaconda like guy, Vijay Devrakonda, telling her you can sit in this manner so you don't show your, whatever you want to show, So these are all tricks to show you that they are very chaste women, and who have very protective men who are not exploiting them, It's all, the whole thing is a farce. Under the cabal, women are not safe. They only tell them to wear these sort of clothes to exploit them. And then they say that they are very chaste. The biggest joke now is that, see, after, I think many people made fun of Mauni Roy's, this thing when she came for a party, and how she treated her husband most, like a driver or a waiter. Now she's seen, saying he's the best thing that happened to her life, and she's posing with him for Karwa Chauth and all that, and showing that she's one year, since she got married, and she, feels it's the best experience. So you see, the moment they're caught naked, now I'm not saying physically, when they're caught naked, meaning that, see, when they're caught off guard, that is when you see the real them. And when they are exposed, they run to again to cover themselves by saying that they are Sati Savitri and they need protection, from the, whichever husband they marry, who's supposed to be their escorts. Okay. Now moving on to another case, Kerala, the famous case where an actress was assaulted in her car. Now the Supreme Court dismisses a survivor's plea for transfer of the trial against actor Dilip to another judge. The court observed that in the kind of environment prevailing at this time, no subordinate judge would want to hear criminal matters, as every observation they make is used against them. Now, the Supreme Court on Friday dismissed a plea seeking transfer of the trial in the abduction and assault case against Malayalam actor Dilip from the judge currently hearing the case to another judge. So now here, for many of you who do not know about this case, let me tell you that, see, what has happened was that this actor Dilip, who was, at the top in Malayalam movies, he was having an affair with another actress. And apparently, when they had a roaring affair in USA, when they went for a show, and when one of the friends of this actress, also an actress, came back and told his wife that this is going on, then it became such that the actor wanted to take revenge on this actress for bitching on him, and that's how they planned to get this woman raped in the car, in a moving car. And the whole thing was videotaped to humiliate the woman even further. And then after this, she was dropped somewhere, midway, thrown from the car. I think it's more than 2 or 3 years since this incident happened. And luckily for that woman, the actress, she was engaged to a man who, really loved her. And he did not mind all this, and he got married to her, thus saving her, from any further disgrace. Now, apparently, the victim wants this case removed because, nothing is happening. Just like the CBI is not working, here also the case is not moving. And the woman has to continue her life. So it's very sad, Jaydev. As you know, we were following this case very carefully, and see, here is another victim who's suffering. Under because of the judiciary. They have so many days holidays. They enjoy themselves. And all these cases get pushed into the background.
I mean, like it's a general observation that always the rich and powerful always get away in this country, and only the normal person like you and me suffer. So it's high time that
Minus,
judicial
yes, yeah. You
reforms
can
come.
take it, Jaydev. Yeah.
Yeah, if you remember, Hani Irani, famous child artist of 60s, was exploited so much. She says she became a nymphomaniac and could never settle down in a marriage. She's a sister of Farhan, and Zoya's mom says
Yes,
Maya. Okay.
yeah. Daisy Rani's sister. Yes,
This fellow Dilip has Dubai connections, just like
Mafia
Bollywood.
connection.
Yeah, he's associated with Sallu Brothers, Kerala movie industries, Bollywood 2 uprising
Yes,
says
because at that
Mega.
time,
Mhm.
at that time he was acquiring so much of land, and they were very, very corrupt.
Yeah. So, good evening, Karthik. You're late today. Hope you're fine. I'm not shocked to read this as I can see what's happening of kids 8 months to 1 years have started phone videos. Yes, Jeevan, especially when before TikTok was banned in India, it was very rage among the Indian youth. They used to, especially Indian young girls used to dress very shabbily, wearing next to nothing just to get views and sort of be popular. So, ma'am, even PC wore a very short dress while meeting our PM. If you remember, it's their choice if elsewhere, but no courtesy while meeting the first citizen of.
Yeah, usually Priyanka Chopra, when she goes to Iran and other places, she will cover herself with a complete burqa. But when she came to visit our prime minister, who is such a respectable gentleman, this is how she dressed. I don't know what was the intention. The
No,
worst
no.
thing is
Now,
that some people,
now
yeah,
she's no longer a Desi Bollywood actress. She's a Hollywood actress. So she's very suave and fashionable. The worst thing is when mom could never have her dreams come alive and she pushes her daughter to fulfill the same. Yeah, this is the worst case, Vardhan, when parents are, having their unfulfilled ambitions and they are putting it on their children to accomplish it. So, 2 days back in BB, Sajid Khan said that he's not here to win, he's here for another reason. I hope that reason is not what you and I think. Sarika is also such an example, yes. Good evening, goddess. PC always aspired to be American. She has landed up there, so she just needs to stay there and not try to have a foot here and there. So, Jeevan says, what's the other reason that Sergeant say, or he's playing a guessing game with the audience? Stupid man, is the discussion about the trouble like yeah we were discussing about certain child
yeah.
star.
So, Karthik, let me just tell you. See, earlier we had shown Jaidev. You can show the images of the Mika Singh with a young girl. She was only 12 years old, and the way he's trying to romance with her. Now, apparently, this girl's mother is using, her Instagram and pushing these sort of pictures. So, can you show that, Jaidev? Yeah. So this girl is only 12 years old, and they've dressed her like a adult, and they're trying to push her as a heroine for a man who could be over and above 60. Now this Buddha, who is a friend of another Buddha, that is Salman Khan, seem to share the same taste. Now apparently a lot of the people were saying, making remarks that, see, are these people pedophiles? Why are they cozying up to young children? Now, in this context, we were talking that this existed even long back when Raj Kapoor exploited actresses like Padmini, you know, and Mandakini. They were all made to go nude, chest wise. And also, then we had Satyam Shivam Sundaram, where Zeenat Aman actually went to see him, for an audition, wearing nearly nothing. And that's how she got the role. Now, in Indian films, men exploit women, and not that it started now; it started way back. And or even Neetu Singh was pushed by her mother, to act in films, and since she was a voluptuous, plump girl, she was, they used to take even nude photographs of her. Apparently, many of the men used to have posters in their rooms which were of a nude Neetu Singh. So these, back from that time till now, these people exploit their own children to make money. So it is in this discussion that we were discussing about Hema Malini and other people like that. Because see, in Hema Malini's case, at least she came from a conservative family. They made money, but they didn't. The mother didn't allow Hema Malini to be exposed in a a dirty manner. So that's what we were discussing, Karthik. Hope people know that Sridevi was only 12 years old when she did her first role as an lead actress. It used to happen those days, yes. Even in the case of, I was telling viewers that Urvashi, very good actress from Kerala, one of the best actresses, she was exploited by people like, apparently by people like Ivy Shashi, who himself married an actress like Seema, who acted in a film called Her Nights. If you see that movie, you'll be shocked. She hardly wears any clothes in that. It is after that he got married to her. So these men have been famous in exploiting them. But now it has come to a stage where children are being just, used and thrown away. And this is a classic example of that. This exploitation of kids just emphasizes Kali Yuga is full on. See, one thing is you have to ensure that your children are taken well care of. Now, Jaddev, I was just telling, which was the movie that we mentioned just now of, the young girl.
Luckiest.
Yeah, the luckiest girl. So, Karthik, this movie called The Luckiest Girl, I
Alive.
was, yeah, Alive. I would suggest that people see it. And
It's
it
there on
is a
Netflix.
warning. Pardon?
It is there on Netflix.
Yeah, it is a warning for parents, what can happen to their children when left unguarded. And this sort of bad experience can affect your full life. It will psychologically, make you incapable of having a normal life. So please, friends, if you can see that movie and share it. And it's a very good job done by the director because there's a very strong message in that movie.
Yes.
Why is the kids nowadays getting so obsessed with having sex so soon? They're getting so sexually inclined
Yeah,
soon. Why?
I'll take this
Yeah,
one.
please.
Even because there are apps like Alt Balaji, which is out there, which is giving free content, and they're making serials, Hindi serials, which show sexual encounters. They show open sex, and which is happening in Indian society. So and even shows like Big Boss also, they sort of have a lot of adult content. So this is sort of poisoning the minds or polluting the minds, which the Supreme Court said, right, regarding Ekta Kapoor's, that this sort of content is polluting the minds of youngsters in India. So their Bollywood is unconditionally making the Indian society immoral, sort of not respect Hindu traditions. So they're breaking the very social fabric which exists in India. So so you can see how the whole young generation is being mentally programmed by this sort of garbage.
Yeah. Here, I
Yeah.
would also like to tell you, friends, that Ekta Kapoor has been given relief by the Supreme Court. She and Shobha, her mother, and her lawyer was Mukul Rohatgi, who also gave refuge to Aryan Khan, whom got him released. Now, please realize that Mukul Rohatgi is one of the highest paid lawyers. To get him, it's impossible unless you have a ship full of money. Now, in this case, I found it very strange how the case got dismissed. Apparently, this case was in Patna, and they were saying that, see, because of a lot of cases, they were inundated with so many cases that they could not give this case a hearing. So, because of that, they said it's okay, it's dismissed. I don't understand how. Where is the logic? Just a day before Supreme Court had said that, see, Ekta Kapoor is responsible for creating sexual stuff, which is, sort of spoiling our youngsters, and that this
polluting,
should be taken into
polluting
serious,
the mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
And after this, it's just dismissed as though nothing happened.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing.
So there, here also, let me show you that, friends, there is a link. Mukul Rohatgi, politicians in Delhi, and Ekta Kapoor. There is some link here. When the Supreme Court, some judges, I would respect those judges who's made such a remark saying that, see, hey, her movies and her series are bad for today's generation. We should take seriousness about this. Are being dismissed by another judge. Absolutely pathetic condition, And what, as Jaidev said, is so true. Now, Karthik says, my feelings only. Instagram is also equally responsible for the
Yes.
spread of toxic culture. Hardcore Insta fans won't like this, but it's true. Always aspired by to
Have
be
you taken this?
American. Yes, absolutely. Let me just take a few more of the latest comments, as your comments are just running fast. Courts are waiting for disaster to happen. Tomorrow, if Ekta shows a real rape in her show, will these courts stay mum? Funny thing is, Karthik, she is not bothered. A common man is being harassed. You say even one word and you are put in jail. And these people go, all the way to do things that are so immoral, you know. Not a thing happens to these people. Look at the total injustice of this, you know. It's absolutely shocking, There is one video that one girl's ambition was to become Sunny Leone. What example these people are trying to set in society? Yeah, Jaydev, can you take it?
Yeah, Ekta Kapoor is selling bed sheets apparently, prompting the rural artisans. Minaji, I really feel where the money must be going to. So this is
Yes.
all, whitewashing PR activities. No wonder Chumi Singh did not get married yet, says.
Yeah. In fact, see, I wanted to tell you, there was a party at this guy's house. What is his name, Jaydev? The anchor, Manish, Paul, Manish Paul. So yeah, there was a Diwali party, and of course, again the same sort of photos of people arriving and going. Now here you will find that Ekta Kapoor arrives. All these, it is the cabal, people from the cabal, women wearing nothing, and then of course Ekta Kapoor comes in, usually wearing a sharara. Now she has become really bloated, and she has put on so much of weight. It looks like there's something really seriously wrong with her. And then comes Karan Johar. Now, Karan Johar has this very funny habit of, standing on one leg, as though he's doing some tanda. I don't know whether he's trying to look thinner or, and he's got the serious look as though he's James Bond. So these people are really, they make us laugh like anything because they don't have any other job. This is their job. Buy clothes, and usually poor things, the younger ones, they can't buy such expensive clothes, so they rent these clothes. What do they need? They just need a strip, for the band like a bra, and then a lot of cloth for their lehengas. That's it. Nothing else, So these also remember that these parties are a very important venue for them to trade their wares. Okay, look, I'm here, I'm willing to do anything. Please give me roles. This is the kind of scenario that is present because only certain actresses I could see who had gone there. So I would like to tell you these are some of the actresses are like this Rakul Preet, Kriti Sanan. Then you have, of course, the Bollywood, Senile club. The wives were also there. Then also there was the other latest actresses were also there. So you know that who is a part of this whole facade. How would he? They say he changes cars in the middle of the destination and goes and meets Urvashi Rautela. There was a blind item about him and Rautela. Even during 70s, 80s, people like Jitendra Dharam did movies with actresses literally half their age. Yes. Rishi did not allow his daughters to enter movies. Kids in singing, dancing shows also being exploited. Actually, feminists are fighting wrong way. For them, becoming naked is freedom. This is what they keep shouting. We will show cleavage. It's my body. Okay. Moving on to the next piece of news, Jaideep. We can take Sherlyn Chopra's news.
Yeah, so coming to Sherlyn Chopra, and as you know, this everyone is asking Sajid Khan to be removed, for from the Big Boss 16 show, because every day some actress or the other is exposing him badly. So now Sherlyn Chopra, who accused Sajid Khan of allegedly flashing his private parts before during a meeting in his Mumbai residence, has filed a police complaint against Sajid Khan today at Juhu police station. Now, the actress has done so to bring to notice a painful incident that took place in 2005, where she was molested. Sherlyn, who was spotted outside the Mumbai police station, told paparazzi that she has written a letter to Anurag Thakur to stop BB16 telecast until Khan is not eliminated from the show. I have come to the police station to file a complaint against Sajid Khan, who is a Me Too accused. He is a habitual sexual predator and molester. I have come to file a complaint against him under IPC section 354A. The police have assured me that I will be called very soon to record my statement. After that, Me Too accused Sajid Khan will also be called for questioning. Sherlyn added that the makers of Big Boss are paying no heed to her request to remove Sajid from the house. She added that the channel does not understand the pain of women who have suffered at the hands of Sajid. Now, during the Me Too moment, Sherlyn accused Sajid Khan of flashing his private parts at her. Calling the filmmaker a molester, she claimed that Khan asked her to rate his private part on a scale of 0 to 10. Sherlyn had shared a note on Twitter writing, "When I first met him in 2005, April, a few days after my father's demise, he had taken his penis out of his pants and had asked me to feel it. I remember having told him that I know how a penis feels like, and that the purpose of my meeting with him was not to feel or rate his private parts. He has the superstars of Bollywood to vouch for his character. It's my word against theirs. The Bollywood mafia is a strong syndicate." So this is, again, shocking, statements coming out of Sherlyn Chopra's
Yeah.
mouth.
In fact,
And
one viewer has said that there is a 16-year-old girl in Big Boss. What is she doing there?
yes, Heights of Hypocrisy, when a TV actor does a pathetic sex scene in a web series showing graphic sexual content, and the next day he's standing outside Haji Ali Dargah holding each other, says Karthik. Yes, divorce was never heard of in the past, not anymore. Do you remember sometime back this Deepika made a video of saying if men can't have affairs, can have affairs after marriage, even women will. And yeah, it's like something like I remember that the word saying it is my choice or something like that. In the advertisement. So Salu has no respect for females. Dadu, remember his rape comment. Yes, seeing these druggies enjoying like nothing had happened. Ma'am, my blood boils. Yes, everyone's blood boils, Joshi, and because no action is being taken against the syndicate, right? Gautami wore her mother's sari for her wedding as a famous designer refused to make a lehenga for her because, according to him, she was not a well-known actress. Okay, they should question him immediately as the complaint had been filed against him and not wait for the sixth show to get over. Why wait? Who is he? Yes, they should pull him out from BB. Yes, Gloria. Imagine being Sajid Khan's mother. I don't believe the lady does not know anything about his son's acts. He lives with his mom. Okay. Why is Sajid Khan not conducting skin test in Big Boss? She is okay, 18 years. Her name is Shumbul. Okay. For many Indians, liberation is equated to being naked. That's the root cause of all toxicity. See Modi ji, Sanatan Dam everywhere. These druggies, their drug culture everywhere. Yes, Joshi. The Sajid smile is irritating me. I don't understand this. Why the so-called celebrities are showing their breast, feeding their babies. Tomorrow they will show their sexual acts on social media. Yeah, Karthik, it is anything for attention, right? Like because their films are not doing well, and people are boycotting their films left and right. So they will do anything to get publicity. Yeah. So this is I wanted to show you something. Is recently Samir Wankhede won an award, right? So this is an award which he recently won, and during the launch of Abhiyan Kaushal Ka Nashamut Samaj Andolan, a unique initiative to crush the increasing menace of drug abuse, Honorable Union Minister of State Kushal Kumar felicitated upright and honest officer Samir Wankhede during the launch and felicitation function. Many other BJP supporters and functionaries were present. Raising the award, Samir said, I would like to congratulate Honorable Minister of this unique initiative and also would like to thank him for felicitating and recognizing my contribution towards our society. He said that since many years I've been working in a field where I have got the opportunity to break the backbone of a notorious drug cartel and work towards a society which can become drug free, and thus millions of people can be saved from the aftermath of drug abuse. Not only me, but the Honorable Prime Minister of India and Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah has a common dream of making our society drug free. I am committed to fulfill their dreams and will continue to do so.
So, as we all know, the NCB officer Samir Wankhede changed the complete scenario, drug scenario, with his crackdown on the illegal drug trade. He left no stone unturned to break the backbone of the drug cartel. It is needless to say that the drug mafia still fears Samir Wankhede, so much so that some of them have altogether left this illegal business, and some of them have changed their modus operandi. By recognizing his contribution and commitment towards making a drug-free society, the current IRS officer, Samir Wankhede, was felicitated in a function which was recently held in Mumbai. So our congratulations goes to Samir Wankhede for being such a, what you call inspiring, uh, figure, a real hero. This is the kind of hero that we look forward to. Why his colleagues are felicitating Samir Wankhede, but Bollywood chamchas are trying to tarnish his image, writing stupid articles, says newbie.
Yes, Jeevan. Yes, newbie. Uh, Karan and Manish break ho gaya. They found new partners. Says recently, Rajkumar Rao and his wife shared the private moment photos in social media. Oh, okay, Dhanashri. I think Ranveer Singh is Karan's new sweetheart. By the way, Manish M was Tushar Kapoor's ex. Okay, nothing is left to imagination with with the way Gutterwood is going about. Who knows what's left now for them to do more? Yes. Malika Hashikon knows only three words: depression, depression, mal, and sex. Says play with Vihan. People say that many secret and unknown ways the tricks are applied to target kids. Many have raised questions on cartoon shows also by using sounds and visuals in sublime way. Minds are being manipulated. Yes, and I mean, parents should pay attention to such cartoons as well. So Mausa and Mausi have split. Yeah, Malika Hashikon. Oh, yeah, Karan auntie is gay because his first live was Twinkle. Imagine Twinkle and Karan both full of it. After your comment about Chuma Singh, I thought maybe Big Boy and Chuma might have things as newbie. What a pity saying Chudail everywhere without fail.
Yeah.
Hope Sherlyn's complaint will have some impact in downing the Bollywood citadel. I don't think it will have any impact with them. Samir and Sushant are gems of our country. They cannot be bought. Yes. Kejo Mausi has enough money to get studs from abroad to warm her bed. She won't choose anyone from here. Sorry for my choice of words, says Karthik. PPDK is ambassador for depression in rural areas, says Pardhan.
Okay. So the next news is that Kangana uploaded a video on her Instagram stories where she said, I'm coming back with my family after watching a film called Kantara and I'm still shaky. What an explosive experience. Rishabh Shetty, hats off to you. Writing, directing, acting, action, brilliant. Unbelievable. What a fine blend of folklore, tradition, and indigenous issues. What beautiful photography, action thriller. She, as we all say, she's a U-turner. Now, she's known for slamming celebrities for a variety of reasons, and she does it so often that she fails to keep her thoughts and views consistent. Recently, she took to Instagram to talk about women's right to wear what they want, they desire. She shared a picture of herself in a rather revealing outfit and wrote, just emphasizing on the fact that what a woman wears or forgets to wear is entirely her business, none of your business. In the next story, she writes, I think I made this point. I can go to the office now. Soon after these images were shared by viral Bayani, and on his post, netizens slammed her as she had passed demeaning remarks about women who wear revealing clothes in past. One user wrote, "ये कोई और पहने होता तो दीदी को Hinduism culture और पता नहीं क्या क्या याद आ जाता है." Another one wrote, "She's totally right. But as per Kangana, your business is my business, and my business is none of your business," as she targets everyone for literally anything. So, she's okay with this Urvi wearing nothing, I guess.
Yeah. So, Kejo likes malt in Indian all type of food. Ranveer Singh here in India in his new love, and Siddharth Malhotra all time and goes to Manish when drugged as he forgets. Breakup hua says Jeevan.
So I think with this news, we will call it a close, friends, and let us enjoy whatever few more days of Diwali celebration is happening. Let us all enjoy it. Happy Diwali to all of you, and
Happy
we'll
Diwali
come back with
to every one
lots
of
of
you.
news tomorrow.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.